Hey people, what's happening? How y'all doing? Welcome to another edition, another whatever you want to call it, another episode of Messages in the Madness. It's yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis, and I thank y'all for joining me. Yeah, I'm a little late tonight, and you know why? Because I was watching the Dallas game. Yes, I was. I am a Dallas fan. Will always be a Dallas fan. They had a good season, not the season I was hoping for, but they had a good season nonetheless. So. There's that part there. So again, I apologize for being late. Hey, Miss Charlotte, good to see you. Y'all, as you come in, make sure you hit like or love. Let me know that you stopped by. I'd greatly appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Again, I hope all is well. Hope everybody is well. Give me a like or love, or let me know if you can see me okay, because my feed is not showing up very well, and I'm not really sure why. But y'all, let me know if we coming across okay. All right. So Okay, I'm getting some love. Okay, like love. Let me know that you can see me, you can hear me. Okay, cool, cool. So welcome everybody. I hope you had a great week, a great weekend. I did. Yep. Let me see. Where was Longhorn this week? Okay, great. Thanks, Mean. Appreciate that. Thank you, Charlotte. Um, yeah, Lee's. It happens like that, man. Sorry they lost two, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'm still a Cowboys fan forever. Hey, Miss Nanette, good to see you too, as always. So where was Longhorn this week? Let's see. Longhorn was in Florida. Yeah, I was in Florida, Central Florida, matter of fact, down there doing the day job thing with the team, which was great. Got to hang out with some great, fabulous people. Learned a lot. Got to eat in a swamp at a place called Cherry Pocket. Yeah, and it was funny because they had alligators, baby alligators swimming. I mean, the restaurant is literally in a swamp in a trailer park. Can't make that up with some boat seals, slips, and everything. And you can see baby alligators swimming around. And inside the restaurant, they sell fresh alligator. I'm not. I'm just gonna take a guess that maybe some of my coworkers are in there eating them babies' cousins and their little brothers in there. Yeah, because that was some fresh alligator. But anyway, so we did that, and then I was hanging out in southern Missouri, southeast Missouri this weekend. Yeah, I had a show down there with a young man named Andy Gunnan. Yeah, great young comic. He's gonna be great. He's only been in the game about 3 years, but man, he's hungry. He's gonna be great. Shout out to my family down there in Southeast Missouri coming and hanging out with your boy. Yes, they did. We had a good time out there. Look, man, this place was so far out there. When I put it in my GPS, it said for what? But we had a great time. So again, hit like a love. Let me know that you stopped by. We are broadcasting tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So thank y'all for stopping by. And I'm gonna get to my messages. Matter of fact, there's Miss Barbara right there. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Um, I got to tell you this about the show last night. We had veterans there, and we had my family there, and the love that they showed for them veterans last night was just remarkable, and I greatly appreciated them. And my brother Jesus, como está? Glad to see you there, Commander, Commander American Legion Post 37 in Quincy, the post that I am a member of. So thank you very much for stopping by. So we're gonna get into the message because yeah, I'm late tonight, and I'm late. But the message tonight is about what do we need to thrive. We did a show last year about the things that we need in life, the basic needs in life, the things that you need to just be alive, just to grow, just to be a person, just to sustain life. And it was a while ago, so let me refresh you on what those 8 things are. And I did not make these up. You need health, education, water, food, shelter, love, happiness, money, gratitude, and sex. I didn't throw that one in there. I didn't. It came from the professionals. You can Google it, okay? Yeah, I did my research. But we all need those things. Of course, health, happiness in our lives, some education. You got to know what you're doing and where you're going. We need water, food, shelter. Those are self-explanatory. We need love, just affection, love for each other. We need that in our lives. Everybody needs happiness. I don't care who you are. You could be the biggest Grinch in the world, but everybody needs some happiness in their life. And yes, we need money. You got to have some money. Gratitude. Everybody wants to be appreciated. Everybody needs to be appreciated. And if we're gonna continue the human race, yes, there has to be some sex involved. Sorry, that's me. So I'm not just being I'm not, being a certain kind of way. I'm just speaking the truth. Okay. So with that being said, now that we know what we need to live, just live a life. The question is, what do we need to thrive? What is it that we need in our lives to thrive? What do we need to exceed our life's basic expectations? Our basic, what is it? And I was asked this question because I was going to do a show about happiness. And what is all this happiness? What about other things in life? There's other emotions and other things in life. What about thriving? And I said, Now I says, hey self, and myself said, huh? They right. What does it take to get beyond that? So I did some research and some reading on the internet and looked at it from a perspective. There's a lot of information out there on how to thrive. But here's what I came up with. And I hope that these help you because as I was going through them, and I probably read 20 different pieces on the internet about thriving, this is what I decided to bring to y'all tonight. What's up, Brother James? Good to see you. Salute there, soldier. So we need to practice gratitude on a daily basis. And y'all know me, I have an attitude of gratitude on a regular basis. I'm thankful, I'm appreciative. I probably say thank you too much, but I don't know if it's possible to say thank you too much. But just be just an attitude of gratitude, until it becomes a habit. Make it a point to be grateful for three things every day. Write them down. You remember when I talked to you about that journal, your gratitude journal? Write down three things every day that you're grateful for, and do yourself a favor. Don't repeat what you wrote down each day. Find something new to be grateful for. Yeah, gratitude. Eventually, this becomes a habit, and you will, you will begin to view life looking for the blessings instead of focusing on the negatives. Real talk. Choose your thoughts carefully. Be careful with your thoughts and with your words because they are both very, very powerful. When you catch yourself being negative, stop it. Make a conscious effort to think of something positive, to find a way to just to stop being negative. It's just that simple. Because being negative is just a simple thing. It's the easiest thing. We are pre-wired for negativity. So when you feel yourself moving in that direction, stop. Just no, and just tell yourself, no, we're not gonna do this. Let's find a positive here. Stay away from that negative thinking because a lot of times it takes you down a rabbit hole that you don't even need to go through. Hey, Annette, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. And a lot of us struggle with this. Those were learning opportunities and they were lessons, and we have to take them for that, and we got to move on. This is how you're going to move ahead. This is how you're going to thrive in life because you cannot thrive standing there looking at the mistakes or looking back at the mistakes because you can't move forward if you study looking back. Be yourself. Just be you all the time, every day, all day. No, now, everybody's not going to like you. Get over it. You're grown. Everybody's not going to like you. I know everybody doesn't like Longhorn, and I'm okay with that. But I need you to like you. And the only way that you're going to like you is to be who you really are. Now, if there's something wrong with who you really are, then maybe you need to change that so that you can move forward, so that you can thrive and not just survive. How about that? Yeah. Be yourself all the time. Keep learning. Always keep learning. Keep learning more about yourself and others around you. Just pay attention, man. People will teach you some things. All you got to do is just watch. People are funny. Yes, they are. And you can learn a lot if you just pay attention to them. I was taught a phrase a long time ago that people will teach you how to treat them And if you watch close enough, people will show you who they really are. They will tell you who they really are. And one thing I love to do is get around some folks and and let them get to drinking. Oh boy, the things you'll learn right there, yeah, is amazing. But be yourself at all times. Keep learning. Recognize that everyone is probably doing the best that they can in their own given circumstances. Yeah. And I say it all the time. If people knew better, they would do better. Yeah. Jesus says he's gonna use that thrive, not just survive. Exactly. Yeah. Need that. Yeah. Choose to spend your time with people who lift you up. Get away from them people that's beating you down. It's just that simple. I know they say misery loves company, and it's very true. But you ain't got to be that company. Yeah, get away from the negativity. Get away from those that are talking down or talking bad about those that are around you. Get away from it. Move away from it. You know what? You don't need it because it's poisonous and it gets within you. It gets inside of you and it poisons you. So you got to stay away from them people that do that. Make time to have some fun and relax. I've been working on that today. I'm not going to tell you what I've been doing, but I've been working on that today. I'm going to get away and relax and turn off my cell phone and disappear for about a week because I'm about due. Batteries is drained, but at least I can recognize it. Be a contributor. Contribute to your community. Help somebody in your community. Find a way to give you back to your community. Volunteering at the food pantry, helping people in some way, form, or fashion. There are a million ways you can give back, including just a random act of kindness. Just being nice to somebody is giving back to in the community because you just never know who needs that. For those of y'all that are just stopping in, what we're talking about tonight is the name of the show is what is it? Oh, I had to look it up because I got so deep into what I was talking about. What do we need to thrive? We're already surviving, but what do we need to do more than just thrive, just survive? And as Jesus put up, thrive, not just survive. And we do need to do that. We need to thrive. Survival really isn't hard, but you need to be more than just survive. Look for beauty. Beauty is everywhere, but when you exist in a hurried lifestyle, you tend to miss it. Keep an inspirational journal. There's one for you, right? Get you an inspiration journal or a bookmark on your computer just for things that are beautiful to you. What inspires you? What inspires you to be better? What inspires you to do something different? Keep a journal of those things. And when that negativity thing pops in, maybe go take a look at that gratitude journal or that inspirational journal, or take a look at them both. But find some beauty in your life, in your world, around you. Look in the mirror because you're beautiful yourself. Now, get out in nature. Just get out and take a walk. Nature has a way of grounding and centering us. I'm going to tell you something that I do when it's nice out. I go outside, I take off my shoes and my socks, and I just go outside and I just stand barefooted in the grass. And I don't know why, but it does. It grounds me. It brings me back to my center. It's amazing. And then, looking up at the night sky and remind yourself of how small and insignificant your problems really are. Because in the scope of things, hey, what you're going through, you're not the only one, you're not the first, and you're not the last. But when you step outside into nature and you look around at how many things are bigger, it just kind of takes your breath away and makes you think and realize and understand that, yeah, what I'm going through compared to what others is going through is not that big. It's pretty, it's not. But anyway, don't get me going down that rabbit hole. But yeah, just get out in nature, spend some time outside. A lot of times when things are bothering me, I'll go fishing and I'll sit there and I'll talk to the trees. I'll talk to the water. I know people look at me like I'm crazy when they walk by, but yeah, nature. Take care of your body. Take care of yourself. Your body needs good food and regular exercise, no matter how you want to argue or ignore it. Yeah. If you live to be 90, 80, 90 years old, you'll be thanking yourself then. But take care of your body now. Eat good. Get your rest. Take care of yourself. Get a little exercise. Get out and take a walk. For God's sakes, take care of yourself. Do something that you love. This is how we thrive. Whether it's a hobby or finding a job you love, this adds so much more to your life when you are taking part in something that you actually lose track of time when you're doing it or you look forward to it because it's a challenge. Yeah, it makes you get to your best. It brings out the best in you. It does. Do something you love. Well, thank you, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara say, he's so busy helping others, he deserves to take the time for himself. James said, I looked in a mirror, it broke. No, it didn't, James. And Miss Charlotte, love her dearly. She says she made it. I've made it to 80. You know what, Charlotte? You are one of my inspirations. The way you get around, the things that you do, the places that you are, and don't look like you're gonna slow down too much. So you mess around, get you a young boyfriend, boy, it's gonna be something else going on around here. But that's a whole nother story. So get rid of ideas of perfection because unfortunately, we think that we need to be perfect. You don't. You need to be you. You need to be perfectly you. You are perfectly and fiercely made. Okay. There is not another you. There is no such thing as perfection. Instead, just do your best. Do it with a good attitude. Whatever it is that you do, just do it with that attitude. You can't be the best, but you can do your best. That makes a huge difference by itself. You're not perfect. You're not going to be perfect, but you are perfectly you. Yeah. Pay attention to your limits. Pay attention to your limited beliefs. Your beliefs may feel real and true, but until you examine them, they could be holding you back in life and you may have no idea that they are. Do you think you are a lousy writer or a lousy sewer or a lousy cook? Who said so? Who says that? Do you think you're a horrible singer or actor, a business person, public speaker, artist, comedian? What belief holds you back? Are you afraid of flying or, flying or scared of relationships? How how do your beliefs stop you from living an amazing, awesome life? And I'm one of those, I've told y'all about some of my fears. I'm afraid of midgets, clowns, and bats. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. What's up, brother Ryan? But I had to get over my fear of failing with comedy, with a lot of things that I do. I had to get past that. I had to push beyond my limit, my limited beliefs in myself. And you cannot thrive in life if you don't get past that. And only you can get you past that. Can't nobody else get you past that but you. Try something new. Try out new flavors. Go, new ways to work, find a new vacation spot, watch something new on TV. Read a new book, buy a new outfit that you know damn well that you shouldn't probably wear, but try it anyway. Spice it up a little bit. When you get too comfortable, life takes on a relaxed feeling, but you also need some things in your life that are different from what you're used to. Push the envelope a little and try something new. Try something different. Hey, maybe you decide you want to try to be a comedian. Go find an open mic and get on the stage and shoot your best shot. You may decide you want to sing a church solo. Do that. I hope you can sing. Don't take the love in your life for granted. That one is huge because when you do, your actions take on a different meaning. Love is action. I've lost a few people in my life who I was close to, and I wish I could go back and let them know how much they meant to me. I really do. Life is too short to be taking each other for granted. Appreciate those in your life that love you and that you love in return. Don't take them for granted because, see, they may not be. We talked about last week. People are here for a reason and for a season. You know not what that reason is or how long that season is, but don't take them for granted. Just like last night, my family from down south there, they came and supported me in that little town that we wasn't even in town. We was way outside of town. But they showed me they loved me by coming and supporting me. And I don't take them for granted. I appreciate them for that. You know. Uh Learn how to disagree respectfully. Yeah. Keep it about yourself and do not run away from or avoid issues in your life. That only intensifies the reasons it keeps the wound festering instead of healing. It's okay to disagree. I mean, I tell people, I humbly, I disagree with you, but we can agree to disagree. And number 20, believe it or not, we have gone. This is number 20 on my list of what I found, and I hope that you've got something from this because I want you to thrive in life. But number 20, learn to be 100% responsible for your life. Own your mistakes, own your wins, own your losses, and learn from them. Trust that something better will happen because of what you have learned in life. Own it. It's yours. It's your life. And honestly, I've said it before, I said it again. When you point that finger like this and pointing at somebody else, remember you got three fingers pointing back at you. And those three fingers are asking, what could you have done differently? So, yeah, 20 ways to thrive in life and not just survive. Because surviving, hey, but living and learning and enjoying and thriving and moving forward is everything. So, what's up, brother Ryan? Good to see you, my friend. He said, "Do you ever golf?" LOL. That's a sport you would appreciate. And you know what? Golf is awesome. I've played two, and I was wearing cowboy boots for both of them. True story. I know somebody can back it up for me. But golf is, probably is a great sport. Ryan says, I saw the picture of you and your family. Much love to you and your family. Thank you, sir. That was my Southeast Missouri family. They are great, great people. Jesus says, don't point, use the knife hand. That's right. All fingers are pointing forward. That's right. And believe it or not, in my day job, Jesus, I use this. And when I do this, I'll hear a guy, and I have a guy come from across the shop and go, excuse me, sir, you're ex-military, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I saw the knife hand. I got nervous. I thought somebody was supposed to make me start doing push-ups. So, so you're right. Don't do this. Do this. Knife hand. If Barbara says, if you learn from that mistake 9 times out of 10, you probably won't repeat it. That is so true. But see, that's just it, Barbara. We got to be willing to learn. We got to be willing to take the time and pay attention and admit that we made a mistake. And some people, that's hard to do. They may they may know that they may made the mistake, but they're so busy trying to find somebody else to blame it on, or another. They just won't accept it. They will not own it. But you can't move forward in life without owning your mistakes. You cannot thrive if you can't be honest with you. So I hope these items, like I say, I hope these things help you. And that's what my show is about: being positive, being motivational, being inspirational, not negative. I'm here to try to help as many people as I possibly can. And believe it or not, a lot of times I'm helping me. So while I'm helping me, why not allow me to share some information with you and maybe help you see something that you haven't seen? And then it says, own up to mistakes, maturity. Own up to mistakes, maturity. Yeah, it does take a level of maturity to own up to your own mistakes. And we will often find those who don't want to own their mistakes are they're suffering from what I call from what I've learned. I can't call it that, but what I've learned is arrested development. People, you can thrive if you decide you want to. So, all right, my fellow Cowboys fans, our season is over. It is what it is. Go Chiefs, because yeah, y'all know I'm a Chiefs and a Cowboys fan, so I'll be watching the Chiefs go forward. And I'm supposed to get up out of here. So with that, I say what I always say. I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. Take care of them kids. Respect our vets. This has been another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours true, Vernon Longhorn Davis. God bless y'all. $2.